Let's go.
And we're live. Mega, mega, mega love. Shout out to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, and konbanwa to everyone. O, diba? Am I loud and clear, all of you guys? Ayan. At dahil dyan, umpisahan natin ang mabilisang shout out to every early bird in the house. And also, we're doing multi-streaming as well. So if you're on Twitch, you can also follow me on Twitch. Ayan, of course, ang nag-iisang Mi Vida Loca. Rob, how you doing, Rob? You always makes me hungry every time I replay your live. It's really, really like nice over there. So I do appreciate that, you know, kind of like in real life kind of scenery way, and just chilling out with your boys or with your people. That is good. And of course to Shirley, ayan, and sa aking sisi Koy na nasa Galaan, ayan, if you are still there, Sisi Koy, and if you're not, ayan, feel my hug, Sisi Koy, ayan, tamsag Sisi silip lang at nasa Cavite ako umaten sa debut. Ayan, so he's in the party. That's nice, that's nice. Kaya pala ang mga picture mo, Sisi Koy, mwah, 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 enjoy, enjoy over there. And of course, to BDNSF, as known as Levi or Levi. Ayan, see, I'm her ear again. Ayan, I know, Levi. You're beating me to it. Ayan, I know. And hopefully, I didn't kind of like, you know, like, hold on, guys. I'm getting ready, okay? Admin ko, of course, is in the house. Brett Glasso, thank you for sharing the live stream, guys. If you can, do me a favor, share this live stream, and we're going to learn something. Hopefully. Ayan, hopefully. Ayan, and bits and bits. Ayan, ang aking, ayan, couple that I really, really kind of like adore as of the moment. Oh, diba? As of the Nah, I'm joking. Boots and Boots, Miss Manny, ayan, to the couple. I hope you're doing awesome. And of course, to ayan, hold on, guys. Ayan, I'm really trying here. Oh, diba? I'm really trying. And Smokers! Ayan, finally, welcome to ICEE Fit live stream. This is my home. Ayan, welcome. Hope you like this one as well as you like the other streams out there. Ayan, give some love to Smokeums, guys. Say hi. Ayan, make yourself known to him as well. Interact in the live chat because I do yow. I am very talkative, guys. Sometimes I forget. I have to read. Ayan. Dio, my lil IC intro. What? The dance? What? What's that? Doing my lil IC intro dance. Ah, I like it. I wonder, what is it? What is it like, Ayan? Can we have like a sample of it? Ayan, Puts. Yes. I love seeing you in the chat, Puts. Ayan, it's been a while. I hope you're doing fine, Ayan, even though you're so far apart right now. You're gonna make it. And to Timmy! Ayan, ang flavor of the month. Ayan. TV, I hope you're doing good. Stay pretty, stay humble, ayan, and stay kind of like ano pa ba? I know there's a lot of things going on right now. I hope it doesn't get through you. I'm pretty sure you're strong, you're strong-minded individual. O, diba? Nababaliw na tayo sa English. Strong-minded individual. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna cause you any stress. Ganon. And doing great. And of course, hold on, guys. Ayan, nasan ako? Rob, ayan, yes. Good job saying hi to everyone. Ayan, mabuti naman ako at ikaw po, kamusta? Ayan, and of course, guys, please give some love to my admin as well. She's not feeling well for at least like a couple of days now, so give her some virtual hugs if you can. My admin, guys, the one that's taking care of you there, down there. When I talk too much. And a mega love shouting, Konnichiwa! Ayan, yes. And of course to JJ. How you doing, JJ? I've seen a lot of changes. Ayan, hopefully that's going super fast towards the goal. So guys, if you are not connected to JJ, as known as Just Roaming Around, please do follow him and of course his business. Yeah, a startup business. Please do follow it on all social media. And JJ, you can drop the link right now. Ayan. And of course to MK Mobile Gaming in the Philippines. Hola. Ayan, mega love shout out to you. And of course, regards to Rachel. Ayan, another fellow Filipina. Ayan, eating salted caramel cookies and drinking coffee. Good. Damn, I want to have a Krusty the Clown phone too. Ayan, at dahil dyan, kring. Hi, moshi. Ay, otsukare sama desu. Ciao. Ganon, ayun lang. Ayan. And ICEE! Ayan, yes, you see me na talaga. Kumusta? Ayan, Smokeums. Ayan, it's your first time in the chat, but I do trust you'll take a good responsibility of your jacket. Ayan, I'm pretty sure you know what jacket means. Ayan, take good care of that. Ayan, do your job, guys, and do it very responsibly. Ayan, do not attack anyone personally in my chat or I'll palo you. Ayan, don't take things too personally in my stream, guys. Ayan, this is all about just sharing knowledge, sharing wisdom, getting each other through life, because I know it's a struggle. So I hope that could be the vibe. Ganon. Ayan. And don't worry, I'm just playing. No harsh feelings here. Yes, that's good. Because sometimes, like a lot of things, and it's not just for Timmy, but for everyone, sometimes noises around us. Noises. Ayan. Make sure to understand how to kind of like separate yourself with the noises that doesn't gonna make you a better person. Because for me, sometimes there are times for fun. There are times to talk about it. There are usually right timing in everything that we do in life. You probably make a right decision, but the timing is off. It's not gonna work. At least that's what I think. For now, ayan. Let's see if it's gonna change later. Ayun. And admin, get well soon. Ayan, from Mi Vida Loca. So, Mi Vida Loca, can I just call you Rob? Do I have a permission? And of course, hello, hello, hello to everyone, Dao. And you are so professional. How long have you been doing live stream? Oh, I like this question. Ayan, let's see if I can do that. And of course, Miss Manny is here. I see you, Miss Manny. Ayan, hold on. I'm trying to make it fast. If some people that I know of are super late in the chat, expect it's me. So have patience with me, guys. I'm gonna get there eventually. I've been live streaming for almost probably 3 years now. It's been 3 years of kalokohan. Ayan. 3 years of trying to share stuff. I love sharing different life stories. I love sharing my skills with you guys. Only if you allow me to share it with you. I'm not here to prove anything. I'm not here to be right all the time. I just want to be your life buddy, your life journey buddy. I like that. So that's kind of like what it is. 3 years, almost 3 years in streaming. This coming I think this coming May is my 3rd year in streaming. And Hayden Kiddo, mega love shout out to you, Kiddo. Ayun, and let's see, Miss Manny, ayan ang pante mo. Ayan, sorry naman, Miss Manny. Ayan, medyo na late tayo. And of course, to Mark Truitt. And of course, regards to Madam Amy as well. Pretty sure. I don't know if she's still live right now, but I'm pretty sure she's busy. So, regards to Mrs. Amy, Miss Amy, and Mick Fisher. Mick Fisher, welcome. You are first time in my live stream as well, Mick. And hopefully, we can have a good interaction as well. Hey, Brett. Thank you, guys. Hold on, you guys. And Timmy says, if the words being thrown at you is empty, no room for hurt, no room for hatred and angry. All that there is fun and smirk while listening to the lies that flying around. I hope I did read it correctly. And Brett, Mark, Bess, Smookim, and Meek. Diba? From Miss Yudwish. Ayan, ang ating lovely Miss Yudwish. Permission to post. Ayan. Guys, maybe next week. No. Later. I'm gonna tell you something nice that you should watch out for in ICEE Fit very, very soon. And Mr. T, I'm pretty sure I've seen Mr. T. Where is Mr. T? Hold on. Thanks for the ice cream, Timmy. I'm now in a foreign country and will search for ice cream. Ooh la la. Mr. T, be careful with your ice cream, okay? Even though you don't like it, this is an unsolicited advice. Make it very, very, very occasional. Or once a week if you can. Hey, Twitch cameo, Vince Smoke. Ayan, Hayden, thank you for being on Twitch as well. I like it. I appreciate that, guys. Kidding. 3 years of Marites. Oy! Wait, guys, also another one. I have so much things to share with you guys. I'm really, I apologize for being late. You know my time, guys. And of course, the Lilybeth. I am Madam Lilybeth is in the house as well. Hello, madlang people. And boom, shakalaka, laka. I see. Ayan. Thank you. I love that. And LV Rose Inso. LV. Thank you for coming. You remembered LV. I love it. I appreciate it. Guys, please do say hi to each and every one of you. And if you are a fellow YouTuber or streamer, make sure to get your, sell yourself. Sell yourself. I mean, give a first nice impression. I know some of you doesn't give a shit about that. I understand that, but we're in public, and if you can do that, because that is for your own betterment. Ayun, ganon. I already checked it, I guess, and drop a comment, I guess. We'll check now, Timmy. Hindi ko alam bakit ganun yung salita ko. And of course, I see you, TPJ. You are in there. I'm looking for you. TPJ, I think, ayun. Where is it? Yes, I do see you. TPJ, ayan. Thank you guys also. Let me see. I'm just gonna drop a link as well. Yesterday, guys, so for some of you that doesn't know and didn't have time, yesterday I had the opportunity to be a guest in Miss Manny channel, and we call her Miss Manny, but it's Mrs. Manny. So if some of you are not congratulating them yet, I congratulate both of them because they're both in the live chat. So Puts in Boots and Miss Manny. So I was there last night. We talked, and Madame Lilibeth, you also see her in the live chat. They both are also a fellow Filipina streamer, kind of like sharing knowledge the way I do as well, the way they do as well. They're sharing wisdom, information, and stuff, like, sharing opinions. So with that being said, also, I was with Miss Wish. I'm trying to keep up with the time, guys. I know I have a time limit. And of course, too, I am TPJ. We're all girls in there. So please do. If you didn't get to watch the stream last night, you can always watch it on replay. Let me see if I could drop the link. Let me just find it. Where did I put it? So please do check it out. Ayan, you can check it out after this live stream as well. It's a good conversation. It's kind of like an idea of where you want to live, or how do you see yourself, or what are the talking points of how you're gonna decide where you live, So those ideas are in there. There you go. Ayan. Did I do it correctly, guys? Yes, definitely correct. Ayan. So please do watch this one. Ayan. It's on this stream. You can play it on replay as well. Ganun. And let's see, what else did I miss? Ayun, Nightbot asked you to sponsor it. Love it. Ayan. And of course, guys, don't. I know some of you have jackets, some of you are moderators, and some of you are bothered by Nightbot. Don't be. Nightbot has a purpose. It's kind of like my another personality. So please be kind to Nightbot. Ayan. And Felipe G is still not here. So I'm pretty sure maybe from time to time Nightbot will not be happy. Ayan. And Albie Rose Inso, thank you. I love that hearts. And of course to Mali. Ayan, welcome to the live stream, Mali. Also another one that you should watch out for, Instagram. Ayan, follow him on Instagram. Ayan. I think he wanted to donate a phone for my streaming best. Ooh, yes, guys. So if you are blessed, ayan, please do visit Stream to Stream. Sometimes I do share those streams that I go to, recommended by moi. So if you can do that. And also you can check the about page of every channel. If you are one of the blessed ones, you have the luxury to give something to the community, please do that. Check their about page, and that's where you kind of like get all of the information. Ganon. And I also got my first ever Funko Pop Wano Country Chop ha. Ooh la la. I'm giving back the favor. Salamat sa pagbisita ko. Of course naman. Ayan, sa mga sa Tagalog dyan, guys, I'm gonna speak Tagalog for a little bit. Ayan, sa mga Tagalog dyan, mga fellow Tagalog ko dyan, wag kayong mahihiyang pumunta dito. Kahit pa English ako ng English, gusto ko rin mag-practice kayo ng English kasi kahit Carabao pa tayo mag-English, okay lang yan. Ako nga mali-mali pa. I just want everyone to grow. because that's very important. I love it when I'm surrounded with people who wants to grow themselves. It's really, really powerful if you think about it really, really hard. Really, really hard. So yes, LV, ganun lang naman dito, diba? Kunwari, sinuportahan mo ako, common sense, suportahan mo rin sila. And those are the people, I think for me, personally, if I have free time, kapag may libre akong oras, yun yung ginagawa ko. Kung sino yung mga nakikita ko na nagbibigay ng oras para sa akin, yun din yung unang-una kong binabalikan. That's how I kind of like deal my life, So give credit to where it is. Ganon. Basta yun na yun. I correct my English if it's too strong. And the chosen one! Welcome back, the chosen one. How you doing, chosen one? Are you doing good na? Oh, better? 1 to 100%. How we doing, chosen one? Are we able to kind of like push you a little bit up? Ayan, guys, virtual hug everyone. It's kind of like a tough week for some. Ayan, so please do give love, 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 love. Ayan. And hey, Nizia! JJ! Ayan, okay, ganyan JJ, wish later after this live stream, I would have like StreamYard. I would gonna use StreamYard, but I'm not on premium, so I can only have 5 guests. So if you're willing, JJ, miss, you'd wish you should meet tonight. JJ, get ready your first impression. I'm gonna paddle your boom boom if it's not a good outfit. Okay, JJ? Okay, let me see back read, guys. Did I miss something? Did I miss somebody? And if I missed your chat, guys, don't be bothered to say it again or like make my admin know about it, because after the stream we talk who I did miss and what did I forget and stuff like that. So make sure to reach out to admin. Ganon. And love the hair, very pretty. Actually, my hair, it's still wet. Because last time, sometimes I feel embarrassed that I go to streaming without showering because I just got off from work or kind of like that. So today I made time to shower, to be fresh with you. Some people think that they can smell me. Ganon. And hey everyone, it's my dad's death anniversary. I'll see you all next time and I'll be back next week. Ooh, that kind of hurt. Yes, chosen one, have your own time for yourself. We will understand that. And yes, anytime, anytime, of course, we are always looking out. If you're gonna come or you're not gonna come, your stories, ayan. We are community here. So hopefully you feel better. But yes, ganon. Ayan. Nawalan ako ng masasabi. Ayun. Oh my God, my favorite people are popping in. I know, right? I like it. And Mr. T, okay, I did. Okay, thank you for supporting my video, ICEE. Yes, of course, LV Rose. I do see you. And sometimes some of you are like in BG, but I do still see it from time to time. If you look into your own analytics, you'll see people that actually, watch you. Even though you don't feel them in the chat, it would show there. So thank you, LV, for being supportive as well. I would always remember names if I see you a lot. That's kind of like how it is with me. Ayan, ganon. Naku, mas maganda nga yung buhok mo, Miss Manny. Yung akin, mamamatay na ata yung hair ko. And how to do that hair sees ICEE. Oh, you mean the color? Actually, guys, for some of you, because some of you I actually just met recently, like a few months like from now, like 2 years ago, I think that was, I just bleached everything like from here, every hair I bleached it all blonde. And now, because it's not allowed, I just had a loophole that they allow me to do that, but I'm growing it. So that's how it is. It's grow like that. This is my real hair and these are the bleach hair from before, and I just keep cutting them on the bottom. Ganon. Sorry for your loss to the chosen one from Timmy and from Hayden as well. Chosen one, good luck, mate. Sorry to hear about your loss. Yes, yes, yes. And virtual hug for you, chosen one. I hope you feel better very, very soon. Ayan. We're here for ya. And chosen one, take care from Poots and Boots. Don't be Marites Nightbot. Give me some Ayan, nagalit na. Nightbot. Ayan. Mahalin mo yan. Mahalin mo si Missy Wish. Ayan. And let's see. I missed Manny's last stream. Ayan. Well, you don't really miss any stream actually. You can always have to replay, like there's a lot of people that would always say this, and this is coming from a good place, guys. That I don't meant any offense, just in case there are dumb people who are so extremist when I say things like this. So anyways, I'm just saying, when you stream, the things that you share, if it's meaningful, it is very watchable. There's a lot of people, just because it's a stream, they think nobody watched it. Nobody watch a stream. They do. Some people do. It just depends on how or what content you make. Because for me, I've seen a lot of Filipino and, from other countries as well. They stream. And for me, even though I'm not there live, I would just listen to it because it's like a podcast to me. And that's how you kind of like watch it. You can always watch it on replay. With that being said, guys, I have so many streams as well. You can watch them on replay. And you can know a lot of people as well. Ganon. And I think he wanted to donate a phone for my streaming pass. And thank you as well, ICEE, for the mod. Yes, yes. And from time to time as well, guys, I do clean and then I give it back as well. So just clean and get it back because I already had I had an experience where people exploit having or being a mod. Just because they don't like a person and they can do it, they would hide that person, they would block that person without me knowing. At the end of the day, this is my channel. And if you have your own channel as well, that is your channel, your rules, your regulations. So if you go to another stream, make sure to understand also their rules and regulations and how the vibe is, kind of way. Ganon. I whispered to Nightbot to annoy everyone. Agoy ka, JJ. What you doing? Are you sabotaging me, JJ? And hi, I see busy but listening, JJ. Ayan. And also Felipe G. Water. And speaking of water, ayan, we should drink water every day. And for that, let's see. I'm gonna drink water, guys. Ayan. O, di ba? Mukhang tanga lang. Ayan. And subbed back. Ayan. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. Okay. Ayan na naman ako. Late na naman ako. Ako, Plastic Pinoy. Where's Pinoy? Is Pinoy Galaan here? Ayan. Ako, Plastic Pinoy. I don't understand. Rob, what does that mean? Damn, Izzy didn't even acknowledge me. Okay, I see. Chosen one, don't be like that. Sometimes, like like with all the lights here, sometimes it's hard. That's why sometimes I backread. I'm sorry, chosen one. Okay, hagna. Ayan. And hi, JJ. Chosen, she's 15 minutes behind on the chat as usual. Yes, like that. Ayan. I'm always like that. And hiya, Mike. And of course, Mike is in the house. Mike, I missed your singing, Mike. Are you gonna sing for me later? Ayan. And your voice is a lot better than mine, Manny. Ayan. And that shot of tequila was very fast, I see. Oh, guys, I do love tequila. Back in before I give it up. I basically just give up drinking. It's not good for you. Alcohol is poison. So I poison myself occasionally. I and Boots and Boots says, Brett, thank goodness. Kaloka ka talaga. Ayan. And of course, Richard is here. Richard, I love the laugh as usual. I replayed it as usual. And Richard and Timmy, God bless you both. Ayun. Good job with the stream. And why do I not live stream anymore? You mean, Manny? Ayon. And Philippe, good day. LV, ako, asawa, has taught me. Oh, so Rob, your wife is Filipina. Ayan. Because guys, I told you many times, always protect your privacy, especially in a public platform like this. I don't know if it's a common sense, but for me, it is. But I also understand a lot of people just kind of like got into a system of, because everyone is doing it, they think it's normal and they follow. And that's why, if you've never listened to Mike, Everyday Part of Life, he actually said this in one of our streams, and I actually uploaded it because he was saying something about, and my thought process just escaped my mind. you know what's my thought process earlier. And of course, Mike W. Whitcomb, ayan, because we have so many mics in the house, so that's what is happening. And Mars, madam, how you doing? Nakita kita, naka-live ka, Mars. Kumusta? Tapos na? And hi, Ate Mars. Hello, everyone. Ayan, and JJ says, need to talk my sister's dogs. Bibas. You're gonna have a talk with your dog. Okay. he's gonna follow me now. And hi, Ate Mars. Ayan. I am the LV he's talking about. Ayun. What is that? What's that mean? Ayun. And let's see. Mike Whitcomb. Ayan, what's up, Paul? And let's see what else. Don't get me started on my tequila days. I am from Mali. Oh, ayan. How many Mali? Ayan, can you drink all one bottle? Ayan. Thank goodness. Ayan, I think I'm fake Pinoy from that's nice. So you must love us, Filipina. That's good. I like that. We have to love every people, Some people, I don't know, guys, I'm pretty sure I have like things to talk about today. Actually, we actually do want to have a topic today, but like sometimes from time to time, I feel like 2 hours of interacting with you is not enough. Ayan, so people I don't love, ayon, and Filipinas are loving, but very tampo. Ayan, I have that Irish blood. Ooh la la. And Brett, meaning he has gallstones. Ayan, and some people just hate others. Ayan. But the thing is, guys, if you surround yourself with hate, if you surround, and this is what I'm saying, guys, it's so easy to be caught into a system. It's so easy to be caught in a cycle. And I'm saying this not because I figured out life. I'm not saying this because I'm perfect or I want you to feel less of yourself. It's not that. But if you feel that while watching me, then there's a real deep issue within yourself. If you cannot see within yourself what's wrong with you and why people hate you, that means there's really something. Mental sickness is real, guys. And I'm laughing, I'm smiling because I don't want this to be such a stigma that we cannot talk about it. Talking about this is actually information for some people that are dumb enough to actually think about it. I'm sorry, I behave na talaga. It's so hard to filter sometimes, guys. You know how hard it is to filter my mouth? But I do take that as a responsibility because we're public. Not everyone, my trigger point is probably not going to be some other people's trigger points. Big deal for me is probably not a big deal for some. So I also, at some point, understand the power of words. Throwing words can really, really be hurtful for some, even though for me, I don't mean to be bad or I don't mean to be rude. But that's why you have to choose your words. That's why, as an adult, as a growing adult, as a growing elder, we have to understand that we have to analyze the things that we say, especially if we're talking in public. Because whatever you say, someone out there would think that is the right and correct way. So, if you are toxic, then do you boo boo, but don't make me a part of it. Ayan, trigger points. Interesting topic, right? No, I actually almost like talked about these trigger points, but I'm still coming up with research, enough articles to supplement my claims and also to back it up with evidence, with facts, with studies, stuff like that. Because I like it like that. Ayon. And you guys know some of them. Ayan. And Brett, I know Brett, but that is not the time to talk about that. Ayan. And hi Mars, Ayan. And let's see, some people just don't think about what they are saying until it's too late. And that's also like, you know what? For me, you cannot control anybody in your life. If you're a type of person who thinks you can control somebody just because it feels good, then you're a total piece of shit. Okay? That's just how it is. You cannot, for the love of me, I want to shout this out because I just watch the stuff that's just sometimes, okay, let's see if I can actually bring it up. So there's one, I don't know if you guys know about this, but actually, if you have time, guys, you should check out, let's see. You should check out Naked and Afraid. Let me know. Press 1 if you know what I'm talking about. Naked and Afraid, Last One Standing. If any one of you knows about that, let me know. I'll wait while I backread. Ayan. Let's see. ICEE, always so positive. You ever have those days you're not so positive? Of course. I do have those days, But the thing is, that's my negative. That's my business, That's me, And to be a good person, unless you really want to be a bad person, good for you. Probably you're so proud of it. But I'm pretty sure people wants to be good. People wants to fit in somewhere, whether it's hypocritical or not. Being positive is our reaction, because we are all, I'm pretty sure we're all pessimistic. It's so easy to think negative thoughts, just a little bit and the story would create something. But being positive is a skill. Being positive is a reaction. That's how you can know if a person has a good heart. I'm not saying I have a good heart. I'm trying. I'm trying to be good. At the end of the day, it's nice. It's a nice sublime feeling to know that people actually love you. You know, just work on yourself. Some people are just naturally, you will fall in love with them, not in a, like a partner or like love life, not about that, but, just being fond of someone because their energy, because they give something, positive. And that's what I'm saying. I do have negative. I'm paranoid at heart, That's kind of like my core. But I did try my best. The skill of turning things into a positive light. No matter how much struggle I am, I'll find just one little positive in there, and I'll laugh about it. I'll be fine, you know. And as long as the people that are really close to my heart are with me, I don't really care. Life is beautiful if you can just see it. You know where to see it. It's beautiful. So stop the hate. Stop. Just stop. You know, it's not good. It's just like, it's so cringy for me, you know. Ayan. And I'm trying to teach. Oh, Elvie! So Elvie and Rob. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. Boots, are you hearing this, Boots? There's another good love story here. I like it. And you can't avoid, not just on YouTube, you know, if you can't avoid losers, people that are bad in real life, do you really think you can avoid them on YouTube? That's a very, very delusional way of thinking. If you think you can avoid them, like even me, you think I'm positive, I know what I'm going to, and that's what I'm talking about. Accountability. That's actually one of the things I want to talk about today, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough time to talk about it, so I'll make it a point to make it a good conversation about accountability, because this is really one thing that a lot of us doesn't imply or apply. You know, we don't have a skill of that personally. Ayun, ay wow naman talaga naman. I just say laganda. I do see you and I'm trying to keep up with your talks. But because of that, Shirley, and if you're new to this channel, takip ang mata dahil ito ang paborito ni Shirley. Let's see. Can I do it? Hold on. Hey, thank you, Shirley. Ayan, I do appreciate that. And Rob's so quick to pick up and remember Tagalog terms. Di ko na siya mabenta. Char lang. Ayan. That's nice. I like it. I like looking into like couples. Like also we have that like Richard and Timmy, Lilibeth and Frank Tate, Mrs. Manny and Puts in Boots. I love a good love story. Ayan. No one is positive or happy every day. Ayun. And Brett, you're starting to sound like super bitter. You should stop that, Brett. Ayan, it's not good for the brain, Brett. Ayan, trigger points. Interesting topic. My trigger point is loser that put down others and they are the ones that are the problem. I think before we point things onto other people, we should actually realize what are we doing as well. You know, I think it's just kind of like that, at least in my opinion. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm not trying to tell you are doing that. It's not about that, but it is happening. I do it sometimes. Every one of us is guilty on this. You know, we're all biased at some point of our lives. So make sure that you are really clean before you say something. I'm just saying, guys, you know, I've seen a lot of people blah, 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 blah. But then you see their actions, you see them, and you're just like, what? Is he or she just describing himself or herself? That's how. Don't get me started, guys. Ayan. Although, let's see. Ayan. And let's see, Lilibeth Tate. Brett, oh my god, if the gallstones is very curable, only has to do look out for his diet. Always drink apple juice with malic acid. It helps to melt it. The gallstones. And Mike, although, may not want to let that secret out. What secret? Hold on. Mike, what's the secret? I like secret because I'm Marites. Oh my goodness, Elvie. And let's see what else. Okay, Senate from Rob. And then Dali Ali Diri. Ayan. Rob. Ayan, nabisaya na tuloy, Rob. Ayan, if you are like that, then you are a narcissist. Ayan, daming natitrigger, guys. Yo! Ayan na si Levy. And tell us how you really feel. Lol, I see. What kind? Ask me questions. What do I really feel? Ayan. That show is on Discovery Channel in America. Oh, by the way, ayan. Ayan. Naked and Afraid. Ayan. Last one standing. I don't know if I can put it out. But, so, in Naked and Afraid, guys, ayan, I'm asking this. If you have time to just Netflix and chill, or it's not on Netflix, I think, yes, Brett says Discovery Channel. Thank you to that, Brett, because I forgot. But on Discovery Channel, there's this Naked and Afraid Last One Standing. In that, watch it. Because there's one person that named Jeff in there. Watch it. Let me know if you feel or if you see the way I see it. And that person, is just too much trigger points while watching that one, because you can see that type of person everywhere. They think they're just doing the right thing for them, but they didn't think that what they're portraying or what they're deflecting on people around them is very toxic. It's not how you do life. So I hope, if you feel, because I do ask this about myself, and that's why I understand that I am hard to be friend with, because I always ask, I'm lucky in this, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, but why I always suck at having friends? Is it my problem? Do I have a problem? And by that, I understand that I do have a problem, because I'm not the typical friend that you can actually think of when you know of a friend word. I'm not always going to be there. You probably would just hear from me super rarely. But the feeling, the affection, I may be your last option. I don't even give a shit. At least I'm the last. That's how I see it. One call away, I'll be there. That's how type of a friend I am. But also, I don't kiss ass. I say it as it is, because I want my friends to be like that with me. So I know my weakness, and I know very, very few people can only handle me that way. And with that, I appreciate that even more. And with that acceptance, I get to have more friends right now than ever before. So thank you to all the friends that actually welcome me in their life. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the trust, and I'm trying to be better myself as well. Ang dami ko sinabi. Dahil dyan, ang dami ko na naman backread. Ayan. And I stopped talking supplements 2 years ago. I changed my diet, more vegetable and fruits, less fatty food, chicken, fish, less pork and beef. I want to be a better person. Oh, wish, yes, you have a good heart. I can see it. And even though with all that smile, I know there's a lot of stories in there. And with that being said, listen up, guys. Listen up. I'm gonna have, some of you know I do one-on-one chikahan. And this time, my special guest in this upcoming chikahan one-on-one is no other than the person in the chat, Miss Yudwish. Yes, we're gonna have to talk to her one-on-one with me and know about a little bit of what's going on in Miss Wish's mind. And guys, please be supportive for both of us, and I hope you watch out the trailer and you watch out when it is, because it's coming soon, guys. Biglang kinabahan siguro si Miss Wish. Ayan. Do you know the proverb about your mind's path? Ooh, proverb. Ayan. Mali. Ayan. And this time, I will do my best to not rob the chat. What's good, everyone? But Levy, it's not like that. You can always talk. I love people when they interact with other people and saying stuff, because you don't know. You might be saying something that would really affect someone out there. It might not affect me, but it might affect the other person and actually kind of like got an idea to how to better themselves. It's just the way it is. And I agree, Ace, I see. Why am I reading so wrong? We all have yin and yang. Be more logical than emotional, I see. Yes. Always critical thinking. I always tell you guys about that. We can be emotional, we can be passionate. Like people, when I talk, they think I'm fighting. They think that I'm angry. They think I'm emotional. Emotional and passion are kind of like super used in a very cringy way sometimes. But if I'm angry, you'll know. If I'm sad, you'll know because I will say it. But this is just how I talk, basically. And JJ, hey Mars, ayan. And Mike Whitcomb, people that hate others do not have inner peace. They need to work out their own problems in order to be happy. And Jamie, welcome to ICEE Pit live stream. Mega love shout out to you. Finding balance. Yes. Mars, we're great, but we're missing each other a lot. How are you? Diba? And same. And yes, good job. And the problem with people, once they commit mistakes, they never corrected and they kept doing the same mistakes. Yes, it's like a sirang plaka sa Tagalog. Ayan. Sabi ng lola ko, sirang plaka, which means like a broken record if you translate it. If you cannot learn. I try to filter. Okay, if you cannot learn, ayan, you need people's help. Some people have the luxury to talk to a therapist. And for us who doesn't have that luxury to, hire a therapist, we only have each other. That's why I love stories. I love when elders talk about their wisdom. I also pick which elder I would follow and which elder I would listen to because some elders didn't grow. They still the same immature as, but don't get me wrong. These stories are stories, but there's always going to be idea. This is how we survive back way in the day. We have community. We have people that we can actually trust to tell us what to do, even though they would say something that is very bad and mean, but it's for you. And if you're such a snowflake, if you are too sensitive for people to actually criticize you, you can always feel hurt. Like, I don't get embarrassed when I'm criticized by somebody, especially if it's someone, criticism is always going to hurt. That's not normal. If you're just like, nah, it doesn't hurt me, then you're lying. Sometimes criticism just hurt, period, because we all have ego, we all have pride. It's what you do after. You can have tantrums all you want, but make it a time limit. You're not a kid. If you're a kid, that's fine. But if you're an adult, you have to snap out of it and do what is good for you and for the people around you. Ganon. And let's see. Ayan. Hey, pretty. Hi, ganda, Gisela. Ayan, I love it. Oh my God, Captain. Oh, Captain Billy Jack. Ayan, CBJ. Mega love shout out. I know a proverb. Confucius says, "Is man goes to bed with itchy butt." He wakes up with smelly fingers. Ayan, I like it. Ayan, and it'll give a smile on your face when you sniff it. Ayan. Alala, ayan. And I have known you'd wish for 4 years. Ulala, you're good for my aura host. Yes, I like it. if you want your life to change, it will only change starting with you. That's why I always say you cannot. This is immaturity at highest level if you're an adult, especially 25 and up. I actually give more patience with 25 below. But if you're 25 and up, and you always blame the people around you of things that are happening that is not good in your mental state, then there's totally something wrong about you. I think you should check people that you trust if you have. And if you doesn't, I know it sucks, but you have to swallow your pride. You have to swallow your ego for you to become better. And eventually, all that love that you want for yourself, because whether you like it or not, whether you're down or not, if you're really gonna be true to yourself, I've never heard of any man or woman who wants to be alone, you know. So I'm just saying, most of us just wants to have a life that is peaceful, whether it's alone, but then you can still have friends to turn into if you're bored being alone. So, ganon. And let's see. While they say friends or family, we choose for ourselves. Exactly. And thank you, JJ, for being such a good friend. Ayan, Lily Beth. Ayan, Lily Beth. Ayan, hello there, Shorty Lily. Ayun. And admin from CBJ, Captain Billy Jack. What's up, Duck? And thank goodness it's a Netflix show. I thought you're talking about Who's Mirror. No, but the thing is, last one standing, before I want to talk about this, I hope some of you actually kind of get a glimpse of what I'm going to talk about. And obviously, I want to talk about the story on it, without sharing too much spoilers, but I don't think we have enough time. So we're definitely going to continue that one. So make in mind if you want to talk about accountability, just trying to explore it, sharing your opinions. What do you think of that word? Do you ever have one or you don't? Then make sure to subscribe and like at it. It's free. And share this live stream because next Saturday, that's what we're going to talk about. And I'll make sure to be on time next time. Ganon. Make sure. Try to make sure. I won't promise. Try to make sure. Ganon. And let's see. I am the same way. I tell is like it is, and I'm really honest. But sometimes, being honest doesn't mean you have the right to say anything what's on your mind. And that's what I'm saying earlier. Your words are powerful to anyone, So you have to understand and accept that whatever you say, no matter how honest you are, if a person is hurt by that, you have to acknowledge it. And if you must, say sorry about it. That's what I'm saying. It's not hard to apologize on something just because they don't feel the way you feel. It's their feelings. As I've said, and my BFS says, Wooj is in vacation right now. And mega love shout out to you and all the kiddos in their BFF if you're gonna watch this. And I hope you feel better as well. But I'm just saying, guys, when you talk, you're being honest, be responsible if someone hurt. If you hurt someone, the same way as here with me here, I talk shit. I talk sometimes very, very harsh. But at the end of the day, if some of you guys cannot understand where I'm coming from, I have the responsibility to say that, to say sorry with you, or just to let you know that it's not my problem. This is what I think. Now, if you don't think what I think, we can agree to disagree and leave it at that. No hurtful feelings. We are not the same kind of way. So I like doing that in my live stream. So please do that as well. Did I miss something? Mick Fisher, did I miss that? Wow. Did I miss something, guys? Ooh la la, Meek Fisher for the elder wisdom. Yes, I need that. I need all the elder wisdom fund in there. Ayan. Thank you. Ayan, I didn't see that. Katandami kong kayaw-yaw talaga dyan. At dahil dyan, this is for you, Mick Fisher. Thank you. Thank you, Mick Fisher. I do appreciate that. Ayan. May pa-birthday na ako. Sa aking admin. And of course, we have a fund for elder wisdom. O, diba? Thank you, Mick Fisher. Ayan, guys. And if you do have like, if you do have your own channel as well or something that you like, you can always come and join my Discord as well. You can self-promote on my Discord. You can talk to me on my Discord, and you can find a lot of people in there that are actually pretty fun, especially when you're break time or you're not doing anything, you're inside the toilet. You can just pop up in there and say hi, ganon. Hey, pretty gal. And yep, the cause of ignorance on repeat. Diba? From Boots and Boots. I miss you, darling Jamie. Where have you been? Long time no see. From Miss Wish. And let's see if I did. I'm pretty sure I am so backed up with back read. Ayan. And Filipina MTV. Mega love. Shout out to you. How you doing, guys? Ayan. I'm pretty sure I did super long. So let's see. Well, they say, ayan, I am there. And some people don't want help when they need it. And that's patandang paurong. I see. I mean, patanda. Ano ba yung nagbabalat ng sibuyas? Ayan. And Antoine Lansiling, good night. Antoine, it's good night already. We're just starting. Ayan. And JJ, nice me, baller, meek, and hi, and bye, Antoine. Ayan. And thank you for that. I do appreciate that. And CBJ, bro, exactly. I see. I agree with that one. And hey, Richard and Capitan. Ayan, yung Kapitan is on board. Swallow pride and walk away. Yes. Ayan. And hello, Richard. How are you? From Billy Jack. And let's see. Hi, Captain. Doing good. Boots and boots, ayan, swallow and fort. I hope to be in Japan in October. I will keep you updated. Make it December so I can bring you JJ to Philippines. Ganon. And Lilibeth, the life cycle of rice is life. Yes. Don't eat too much. Just a little bit. Ayon. And puts hello sis. And JJ says if someone has to tell you they are honest, then it concerns me. People will see that eventually through people actions. So give everyone the benefit of the doubt until they treat you wrongly. Good. And that's what I'm going to say as well. Some people I've been in a phase of my life where I would meet friends that just because some of our mutual friends had, done something wrong or they dislike them, they want me to dislike them as well. Well, news. I'm the type of person that I have my own thoughts. I have my own thing going on, and I have the luxury to do that because I get to accept who I am. And with that being said, if you're a friend of mine, in the community as well, because all of you, I feel like you're all my friends because every Saturday you're my social life. And when I am not doing anything, I'm on other people's streams. So I treat everyone as a friend. Maybe some are closer than others, but it doesn't mean that I will treat you badly. It doesn't mean that just because you are not good terms with a person that I am closer with, that means that I don't have to like her, or either or. No, it's not going to happen to me. My business is with each and every one of you. If you treat me nice, I'll give it back. If you treat me shit, I can give you that as well. I'm very, very adjustable. And that's one of the benefit of being half like me, is because I can adjust. And I know my weakness when it comes to friendship. So when I befriended you, that means I would adjust myself to you, because I know I can be a really, really harsh friend, because I don't like bullshit. I don't like playing victim. I don't like those things. I want to grow as a person. And if you're not with me, then let's just part ways at that. Because I do believe there are lost cause and there are good cause. Lost cause, get lost. I have so much things and so much people to help and guide and follow than actually like focus on one that doesn't even want to grow himself or herself. I'm sorry, but that it is what it is. And don't blame other people for your own fault, because we're all adults. We're going to be all adults one day. So make sure to understand that. And if you do, you're gonna thank me later as well, because you're gonna live a happier life. So, ganon. Anyways, Mick, I makes it rain. Yes, I know, like this. Didn't. That's what we do in the Philippines. We put it, I grew up with women in the house. They would put it under their bra, the money, because, there are places in the Philippines that are very, very abunay. Abunay means dangerous. Ganon. Ayan. And my pleasure. Thank you. I hope you like this and more streams. Ayan. And also, we're gonna have more and more. Actually, I do love my, like, I'm personal trainer at day, at night. I'm a streamer. Ayan. But ever since my grandma died, my last grandparent, I've never seen elders, especially I live in Japan. We have so much elders. I've never loved an elder more than ever. Like, I love talking to them. I love being with them, because if you just if you just observe things, the more you get to be an adult, the more embarrassing things that is happening in your life. And that's why I feel, if you are getting older and the embarrassment are still there, trying to prove something is still there, there's some underlying problems within yourself that you have to deal with. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not like that. I just see it the way I see it. And I just hear this as well from different elders. And I think one of the things that are really sad nowadays is because our new generations are not, how do you call it? They don't think of it like that anymore. Elders are there for a reason. They have a lot of wisdom to share. So don't disrespect elders, and unless they're piece of shit. I will agree with that. But if they're nice and they just want to like tell the stories, or they just want to share something, let them, because their life is too short anyway. So I'm sorry. It's a dry Japanese humor. Me and my dad share. So I'm sorry if it just spilled up like that. Ayan, yo, this is what it looks like to make it rain up in here. Ayun, and Miss Yud, nosebleed na ta start. Ayan. Dai Alma, yes, exactly. ICEE couldn't have said it better. Ayan, it's how it should be. Ayan, thank you, Mike, for the correction. And Boots on Boots, facts. Ayan, and let's see. Bisaya ka din ba, sis ICEE? Ay, ano daw, Bisayang Hapon, according to my mother. Hindi, Tagalog. Ayan. Pero alam ko na, dili, lubot, kibot. Kibot ba yun? Kahapon. Ayan. What else? Giatay, agoy. What else do I know? That's pretty much it. I'm still learning, ayan. You're too pogi for me to handle, Mick, ayan. And they don't see the value in the older generation, sadly. Yeah, that's what it is. So, you know, you don't have to like, I also believe that it doesn't come with age as well. You know, some people, some younger adults can be way smarter, way more matured than the older adults. You know, it just also, I feel like struggles are part of it. So that's why sometimes, you know, I'm at a point of my life where I feel like when you struggle, I get it. It feels like you just want to die, you know, depending on what kind of struggle you are in. But at the same time, I also feel like the more you live, it's like a game. You know, your struggles are just gonna get higher and higher and higher and higher. And the weakest link will just lose. It's all kind of like a game. Life is like that. So if you really want to make it, depending on what kind of goal you really have, and unfortunately, some people cannot differentiate their goal and their happiness. Sometimes, you know, some people would compromise being happy to reach their goal. But at the end of the day, they'll complain because they didn't get to be happy. They didn't get to enjoy life. You choose that. So I hope, you know, if you're watching ICEE Fit, I hope we can start having that feeling of just find something in a logical, in a critical way of thinking, but at the same time, find some balance that would actually lead you to a better life, that eventually what you would want in your life. Peace of mind, happiness, not everyday happy, because then you're crazy if you're everyday happy, you know? Like me, everyday happy. I look crazy sometimes, you know. Ayan, daghan salamat, Mick Fisher. True. Hey, Mrs. Manny, congratulations. And agreed, and some older adults can be so unwise, immature in their thinking. And that's discrimination, Wishy. I'm just as God made me. Ayan, from Mick Fisher. Hi, Giatay, Bisaya. Here, ayan, yes, marami sila. Kaya, feeling ko matututo na ako magbisaya. Ayan, unting-unti na lang. Diba? And let's see. Your mindset and wisdom depends on your life experiences. I was 18 when my mom died. My friends were all partying, getting drunk, having fun, but I had to get a job, study, and pay bills. And this is what I mean. When we talk about benefit of the doubt, this is actually pretty recent. And I actually owe it all to you guys. Oh, magiging emotional tayo. I actually owe that to you guys. You know, I actually the type of person. I don't know if I should say this because you might hate me, guys. But I used to be a type of person. I don't tolerate bullshit. Like, if I think you're dumb, I'm not gonna talk to you. I just won't. It's like, it's such a waste of time. I'm too Japanese. I think my mentality is too Japanese. If it's if it's something that is stupid for me, it's like it's a waste of time. But then I get to stream. I get to open my doors to different people, different culture. And I thought I'm already multicultural as it is. But that's the time where I open myself to, I've been hurt with so many friendship relationships, I've been hurt so many times I couldn't even count. But I never gave up, the same thing as love, the same thing with family. I'm kind of like lucky when it comes to family though. But my saying is, I never give up on it. And one thing that I've learned recently, and it's all because of you who is supporting ICEE from day one till now, and the new people that I'm being with and associated with, you made me realize that I have to be more open. I have to be more like give the benefit of the doubt to the extent where I would leave my own baggages. I would actually see it in a better kind of like a new start. No matter how many people are hating on these people, I will give the benefit of the doubt to that person because my relationship is with him or my relationship is with this person. I only give a shit with my personal relationship, not with other people. Other people are background noises. So I'm saying, if I'm good with you, that means you are good to me. That's how I see it. And if each and one of us are actually gonna treat each and every one in our surroundings like that, I think the world will be such a better place. And I know it's pretty unrealistic to think it would happen. And that's why I always wanted to have a community like this. And this is what you gave me. And I know I can do it. I know I do have the skill to do it. And that's what I'm trying to do. And you guys are very, very nice. And you guys are actually really welcoming that thought. Even though sometimes I would say so much things that it's pretty harshful. But I see people that actually coming back and then asking more questions and then getting to be more open on that idea. That's the start, So I like that. So thank you guys. If I didn't say that enough, thank you guys for showing me that and actually guiding me in that slowly but surely. Ganon. Big hugs for you, ICEE. With me. That's right, ICEE. And stop being so sweet, best. Ayan. Oh, Miss Manny. Sweet-sweetan silang dalawa dyan sa baba. Ayan, we're now getting deeper. You're gonna make the ladies cry. Oh my God. Very good advice, ICEE. Yes. And the thing is, I also see another one. I've seen a lot of people, unfortunately, they would give up because there's one bad person that did them wrong. For me, you already accept that you lose. There's no justification. Why would you hate on something? Unless it's very, very bad. Hate is such a big word, according to a lot of people. Ayan. But the thing is, I just really think, everything starts with a struggle. It doesn't matter how cute, handsome, pretty, sexy, power, money you have. All of us are going to go through that rejection. All of us were going to hurt someone and being hurt back. It's part of the process. Now, step up to the plate. Especially if you're guys out there, step up to the plate because women are also trying to step up to the plate. Now, I understand there are toxic people around there. Now, if you can really look at it as a toxic environment, have the balls to get out of there, even though it's not in your comfort zone. It's good for your mental state. It's good for your, mentality, having a peace of mind every time you fall asleep, not thinking of muddy tests we just had talk less yesterday or today, or some basher in the comment section. If you can actually sleep without thinking of these people, I'll tell you guys, you're gonna thank me later. It's life. That's how you look young. That's how you live longer. I Facts, buckle up. Let's go. How you doing? Where have you been? Buckle up. Are you good? Are you good? So what time is it, guys? So this stream, Ayan, is doing good. I love talking to you guys. I know I talk harsh from time to time. Just really understand what I'm saying. Maybe it's too harsh, but it's coming from a good place. If you can start practicing that with me, you're gonna thank me later, because I did practice that with a lot of people as well. Even with my enemies, even with the people that I hate, they would say something to me, and I'll tell myself that is coming from a good place. And before I knew it, nothing bothers me anymore. 1 a.m. Oh, Lila. 1 a.m. in Australia. Oh my God. Mike would palo me. Because it's already 1. Mike would. Where's Addy? Bruce! Ayan. Hola, hola, Bruce. Mega, mega love shout out to you, Bruce. How you doing? Getting out in a toxic environment is easy, especially when you really know what you really want in life. Yes. Another factor, guys. I'm pretty sure some of you guys would say it's easier said than done. I get it. But I'm saying I'm not special. If I can do it, so can you. That's just my idea of it. Nothing is actually hard if you put your mind to it. It's a very used up word, but if you really understand the meaning of it, you can do it. And Mally would tell me this as well. I can try drawing, but the thing is, when it comes to talent, there are just talent that are not really there. Sometimes you have to step back and explore other pastures, because you don't know. No matter how much you want something, no matter what, if it's not the right timing, if it's not, you're not good at it as other people are. Unfortunately, there are best ones out there. So you just really have to be realistic. And if it's not working for you, you can either have more patience on it. That's why sometimes timestamps are good, especially when it's something that would actually affect your livelihood. It's something that you should really think about. So especially if there are someone that is depending on you, like if you're married, if you have kids. These are all the factors that unfortunately being an adult comes with. My hugot eh. Nice to be here in your stream, says ICEE. Oh, LV, thank you, thank you. And nice meeting you as well. I was always wondering, like, Rob knows a lot of Tagalog and Filipina culture. I was wondering if he's hapu or like half like me already. Ayun. And being an adult isn't fun. Yes, and the thing is, I feel like I'm trying to be responsible, but I also know how to have fun. So it's not because you're responsible and you want to be an adult, you're just gonna be like step 1, step 2, step 3. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I want. Everything is all organized. Nah, that's not life as well. You have to enjoy, and that's how social skills, like finding people and making friends, talking, your skill on how to converse, how to express yourself is very, very important. That's why I love languages. That's why I love words. I love reading dictionary when I was a child because I know for a fact that if I know words, I can express how I feel. Ganon. So it's very, very, dapat lahat tayo maintindihan na may mga bagay na ganito. So kapag meron kayong sandata para gawin yung mga bagay na kakailanganin nyo para sa inyong magandang future, syempre, kailangan i-exploit yan. Exploit ka agad eh, no? Ayun. And let's see. Miss Yudwish says, yeah, but we are here in a small community. Still, there are a lot of toxic people. At least they give you some views and watching hours. I do love my haters and always give them many chances as I can. Yes, and at the end of the day, this is how I think. No matter if you're the nicest, you're the Mother Teresa, of this age, someone will still hate you just because you exist. If you can only think like that, the world, your bubble is gonna be such a better place. Because haters, they would talk, and it's up to you if you want to continue that or let them shut up, especially if it's too immature, because there are proper ways to handle things, especially if it's toxic, if it's something that is really defaming you, especially we're streamers, even though we are this small, we're just like this in a speck of YouTube and in the universe, people think that their life matters, for me, we're just like a dust, we're nothing. If we die tomorrow, our close friends will be sad, but life will move on. Life for them will move on. Maybe one wouldn't be, but they're gonna still live. So for me, the best chance I can have is basically stamp something on people's heart. Corny. I know sometimes I can be corny, guys. That's why I don't like being emotional and I don't like, sharing my thoughts so flowingly because I can be so corny. But that's actually coming from the heart. But that's why I really like that kind of like thinking that at least someone out there would actually remember you, like this person actually helped me or this person. And that's one of the things as well that I don't have problem giving credit where they are owned, even though I hate the person, but for whatever reason they kind of help me in some way or form, I'll still credit them. We don't have to have this back and forth like I help you, you help me, thank you, that's it. But now, goodbye. Sayonara. I love you, goodbye. Diba, Wishi? Ganon. So, I like it. I just remember like this song. I really like that song. It reminds me of my heartbroken days. That song is always going to be the most saddest, meaningful song that actually speak through my bones when I'm brokenhearted. I love you. Sakit-sakit. Kala mo heartbroken ngayon, hindi naman. Naalala natin. Kalokan eh. Ayan. Maybe that's how they like to be remembered by people when they leave this earth. I know. I don't think it's that. I don't think they can think far ahead. Oh my god. I don't think they can think. I think they just don't really, they just don't really give a shit, and I think, for me, with the benefit of the doubt, I also know that there are people that are toxic and I give them chances. Just because, I strongly agree that some people just doesn't really know what love is. They didn't had it from their father. They didn't have it from their mother. They didn't have siblings. They didn't have people around them letting them feel that love. And for me, I feel so lucky that growing up, I always have love around me. And for me, having that feeling, I want to share it because I feel like sasabog na ako. I feel like I'm going to explode with too much love. So I have to put it out there. I might get crazy with too much love. Too much will kill me. So I want to give it out there. If I can, and I feel that we're all energy, and if you can feel this the way I'm feeling and saying right now, then you get my vibe. So just start feeling that and start spreading love rather than hate, negativity, being narcissistic and stuff like that. If you want your life to change, it's not too late. There's always time. Stop thinking that it's too late for you. There's always going to be time to change and start a new one. Ganon. Ayan. And that's really true. I am always corny when I'm in my LV, diba? I like it! Ayan. Ang dami ko na sisters. Ayan. I only have one sister and she's far away from me now. So I hope if you're watching this, ayan, my real sister, because I have so much sisters out there. If you're watching this, I hope you feel my love. And I know, ayan, I know. So I hope I can hug you right now, but yes. And let's see, you help them because that's your passion, helping people who's badly needed. But there's also a word where it's like night. What's that again, JJ? What was that again, JJ? There's something like that. Don't be like that. If someone, and that's the thing, that's a focus, that's another factor, guys. You cannot change somebody. You cannot ever change somebody, no matter how powerful you are, no matter how, like popular you are. If that person doesn't want to change, they won't. So for me, that's how I leave it there. My passion, my being charitable. Charitable. Ayan. But, that feeling of wanting to share and open my heart to people, have boundaries. And that's for me. That's self-care, because at the end of the day, I'm the only person that exactly knows how to take care of myself. So for people around me to not be, like affected with the things that I do, I have boundaries. Ganun. And so you should be. Ayan. And so should you. Ayan. And let's see, E.T. 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 Yaya. La. Kumusta la? Ayan. I like the accent. I really, really do. Ayan. And let's see. Maybe, okay, ayaw na, sige, bola-bola din na. Yes, Manny, it's necessary for inner peace. Hate takes so much energy. Exactly when you're in that, and that's why I believe they're really happy together, and I believe a person is really, like really happy is because you don't have time to hate because you're too happy. Everything is just nice. You're there basically. So when times, I'm not saying I don't get sad, it's just more of like it's more manageable, because you understand loneliness is part of life. Everyone goes through it. You just have to stick with it and suck it up like a man, even if I'm a woman, because I have to. Because I want to conquer life the way I want to leave this earth. I want to say I made it. I did everything I want to do in life. I'm happy and I can die. Ganon. Ayan. And let's see. I wish everyone could be like that, Mike, especially when older adults nah. True, true. And honestly, give no one rental space in your mind. Only allow things and people in there that are worth it. Ayan. And define worth. Another topic for you guys. Ayan. The cycle of hate. Maybe you should do that, Wishy. Define worth. Ayan. Ganon. Or Miss Manny. Ayun. And let's see. Okay, before I end, ayan. Oh, 11:30, right? The next one. Okay, that is not excuse for their behavior though. Ayan. Peace be with you. Yes, that's really true. I'm always corny when I'm in my deep thoughts. Ganon. And you help them because, oh, nabasa ko na nga. Ayan. Ang gulo ko, no? Ayan. All it takes is real love from one good parent. That's one thing I am thankful for to know and understand real love. JJ, why are you so emotional naman talaga? Ana, they thought controlling is love. It's actually toxic. Exactly, you know? You cannot control. If you think you can control someone, check you cannot. A matured person would understand. A matured person. I feel like I'm belittling somebody. Ayan. My mom will get angry out with me later. But, I'm just saying, guys, if you really understand that life is, there are situations that people can be controlled, that there are people that being controlled by a manipulator. And that is why I also understand that what I'm saying is not easy for some people. Not because I'm saying this, it's because like you should do it like this. No. Take your chance to have different ideas from different people, not just me. Talk to other people, listen to other people, and get ideas that you can actually do for you. Because I understand some people are advantages to have a strong mind. Some people don't. Some people are weaker than others. And that's why some people that are good ones, bless their heart, they help these people. There are two things in the world, and this is what was escaped in my mind when I remember Mike saying this. Always, and I'm happy that I did this for my own, because be a leader. That's what he said. Like, it's not be a leader, like I'm a leader, I'm the power. It's not like that. Ang gulo ko. It's not like that. What he means, and as how I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, is, do you understand you. And that's the same thing in fitness. That's why I said, guys, the gateway to exploring yourself sexually, mentally, emotionally, everything else is fitness. If you have fitness in your life, and I'm not joking about this, it would actually really make you understand that your body is your own. You can follow someone, but character wise, skill wise, be a leader, own your shit, be responsible with things that you do. That's what I understand, if I was correct. Ganon. And that's all everyday part of life. So you should check him out as well, because he actually is back to streaming as well. ICEE, you should sell ICEE branded tissue paper to wipe the eyes of your. Are they crying? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I see. Are you preaching the positive to balance eating? To balance your the people think you're arguing when you talk, because la, but I actually understand what you're saying. So yes, I'm not, it's all positive. And thank you, ICEE, for your advice. Oh, thank you. Spread love and bring cookies. cookies. Diba? I like cookies. Actually, I'm so picky with my cookies. Cookies. I like doing that. Cookies. Ayan. And she has free towels. Ooh la la! White knight syndrome. Yes. There's a certain thing like that. If you can understand that you're doing that too much, you should really stop yourself, because there are things I known people, that's what they do. They just want to help, and that's how they kind of like feel that they matter, is because they're helping others in need. And it seems like they put it on themselves that it's their job to protect others. Like, if these people, like, they can control what will happen to that person because they're protecting them. For me, we're all individuals. You cannot, at the end of the day, cannot control someone. And even if you can do it, you're a piece of shit. I don't like manipulators at all. I can do it, I'm pretty sure. But never practiced it. Never did, because I don't like it. I don't like being it done to me. So I can actually see the flags already, because I feel if I am a bad person, I would actually do it for my own benefit. But I'm not. I was brought up into this world with very loving people, so I want to make them proud. Ganon. So if you're watching, Mother, I miss you. Ayan. And of course, to my grandma. I don't know. My grandma's always been in my mind lately. I don't know why. So I don't understand. I'm a Lola girl. Ganon. How to control the negative thought. Self-care. If you know what I'm talking about, guys. Negative thought. Pleasure yourself. That creates happy hormones, but scientifically proven. It actually creates happy hormone, the love hormone. That's why when you're after doing that, you feel good, you feel relaxed and stuff like that. One. I gave you one. And let's see, there's no control someone, but the fears of what's behind keeping a tight reins over the other people. Yes, and that's why I'm saying, guys, if you do something bad, if you did something fucked up, or you have mistake, it's a mistake. It's hard to own your mistake, but you're gonna thank me if you just kind of like accept it as what it is. You got mistake, you won't do it again, you apologize, end of story. Now, if you apologize and still the person that you're apologizing to is still, like antagonizing you, then that's not your problem anymore. That's the time you walk away. That will make you a better person, at least in my opinion. That's how a better person is, owning their mistake and actually being accountable for the actions that, for some reason, it's probably not your intention, but that's how it was perceived. So we come from different perspective. We don't have the same mentality. So make sure to understand that what you think is not exactly what she thinks or he thinks. Express yourself. Like according to E.T., make context, say context. I love context. Nowadays, there's no context. I love context like that. Ayan. And anyways, guys, yes. Is it? What time is it supposedly start? Okay, guys. So I feel like it should be starting 11:15. Okay, guys. So I'm going to stop this one and I'm going to the StreamYard right now. This stream will redirect you to that stream. So if you want to talk with me and, share your opinions as well with what we just talked about here, as I've said, be decent, ayan, and also, whatever you say, it's gonna be on public. We can agree to disagree that attitude is implemented in ICEE, unfortunately for some, but that is implemented. And if you have trigger points, ayan, practice not being too emotional when it's triggered, but rather ask questions and explain yourself why. So that's what we're going to do after this stream. So I'm gonna see you in a very, very sec. Thank you, Brett, for reminding me. Ayan, nakalimutan ko na. Ayan, so I'm gonna see you there in a bit. Ayan, ciao, ciao. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you soon. Hey, ate de. Ate de, ay, ay, mata, 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 mata.